Hi, Dr. Marcus Robinson here, your integrative wellness coach, clinical hypnotherapist, coming to you with our second segment of the infoceutical series on bioenergetic health and wellness. So we talked about our origins as to where we are in the last segment and what we are, this biofield of overlapping fields of energy and information through the geomagnetics of the earth and what's going on from the sun and all of that kind of stuff. So we talked about that a little bit. I want to take it a little further now to say that you are alive today because the planet is alive. And the life of the planet gave rise to cellular organisms to which you are its chief exponent, with 100 trillion of those cells that were created, invented, and brought into existence low billions of years ago. And you are its exponent. So what is this all about then? So each one of your cells, if you can imagine that as a cell, that circle right there is a cell, and then the outlines of my hand, as the cell wall. The cell wall of every cell in your body is a repository of electrons. Electrons from where? Electrons that flow up in through your body from the earth, from the geomagnetics of the earth, from the Schumann resonance of the earth's atmosphere as we get sunlight and other electromagnetic rays that filter through the earth's magnetic field, and now it resonates with us in something we call Schumann resonance at about 7.83 hertz. Now, I make that point because that 7.83 hertz is the same brain state that your body gets to when it sleeps. It's also the same brain state of all things with brains. Better yet, it is the same electromagnetic resonance for even plants and all life. So everything is resonating on the information and energy field of the Schumann resonance at about 7.83 hertz. And it ranges from as little as 1 to as much as 30 hertz of different cycles and overlapping cycles. And then you got the sound cycles and frequencies there, whole nother level of things going on. And then you have the light, the infrareds, the reds, the blues, the ultraviolets, the violet light, and above. And all of these various different cycles and of resonance, let's call it that, energy and information, they are overlapping like and cohering into a physical thing, and we call it a cell, right? So that energy is in the cell wall. Now, why is that important? Inside your cell is a nucleus and cytoplasm, the water as it were, and lots of other little organelles, but most importantly, a symbiote that lives with you called your mitochondria. There's a couple hundred mitochondria in every one of your cells. Every cell on my face has a couple of hundred mitochondria in it. Every brain cell has as many as 1,200 mitochondria living in it, thriving in it, producing what? ATP. What is ATP? Your life energy. Well, how does that happen? The electrons stored in your cell walls are donated to your mitochondria, and the mitochondria's natural processing of its own metabolism produces ATP, which explodes in your cell, which kind of just lights itself up in a certain kind of way, and that electricity, the ATP, structures the water of your cells. Now, let me see if I can say that very quickly. Your body is made of cells. Your cells have a cell wall. The cell walls retain electron energy. That electron energy is referred to in science and medicine as your the membrane potential. Yeah. So this is your membrane potential that's in your for every cell, and then and all of that, those electrons go to your mitochondria, and all that mitochondria does is produces the ATP, turning those electrons into your life energy, that fuels every function of your cellular health. Now, when that is working properly, everything works properly. It's kind of like when you have enough power, when you have enough cellular voltage, a high enough cellular voltage with functional cells with ATP production going on by the mitochondria, with protein and antioxidant production going on by the nucleus. When that happens, you have optimal health. And when your electric charge goes down, your energy goes down, your health goes down, and then your cells start to dysfunction. They start to create something called reactive oxygen species, better known as free radicals. And those free radicals are radical, and they tear up stuff left and right. All right. And the more free radicals you have in your body, the more inflammation that happens, that goes unchecked. Inflammation turns into dis-ease, and dis-ease are the leading causes of death. You understand me now? And that whole process is I understand it as aging. Okay, so if that's what aging is, and that's what so if that's what that is, then if you want to live for longer periods of time in the healthiest possible way for you to live, well, then you need to pay attention to your bioenergetics, making sure you're getting enough earth energy, enough Schumann resonance, enough natural foods, high quality waters that come directly from the earth, getting the minerals that you need, and getting the action and activity that's designed to have your body thrive. When you can get all of that together, these are the 5 elements that are essential for human life, for all life. When you get that together, well, then that life will sustain itself through what? Replication. Your cells are replicating all the time, and your organism is designed to replicate as well, survival of the species kind of thing. So all of that drives your health, wellness status. And so if you want optimal health, you need optimal levels of energy and information that come from earthing, comes from earth-inspired technologies that allow us to replenish that energy and information, and requires us to eat and get quality nutrients and air and oxygen and all that good stuff, and the electromagnetics. So all that to say, you are a bioenergetic being having a human experience with symbiotes living with you called your mitochondria. When you treat your mitochondria good, they treat you good. Your energy goes up, and your cellular functioning goes up, and your ability to resist all comers of problems that get in the way with cellular function, because you got the energy to do so. So hope that helps. And if you want to learn more, just book a free call with me. Let's talk about this as a discovery call. And if there's something you want to pursue, there are plenty of ways of getting you involved and helping you live better, healthier, and longer.